Hi guys, welcome to Econ 2302. My name is Shanzu. I'll be a professor for economics for this semester. So let's talk about this class. So this is an online class, so which means many of you guys are at home somewhere, any time of the day. So for our class, it's not going to be a hard class. As long as you finish everything that's required, you'll be fine for the class. Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's see what you need to do. So everything we need to do will be based on Mind tab and also on Canvas. And if you guys watching this video now, you already have access to a Canvas. So let me go over everything on the Canvas page and then show you what you need to do for each week. Okay. So let me do a screen share. Let me share my screen with you. Okay. All right. So once you go to your Canvas page, on the left here, go to module. So our class materials, so the course content, are breaking down by each weekly module. So every week you have something to do. Okay. So for the first week here, we have let me see first week. So for first week we have a couple items here. So it's only usually for each week you have come, but there are a couple of weeks you have two chapters. So for the first week, since we have a late start, this is all the stuff you have. It's only for one chapter, so chapter one, and then you have a weekly discussion. So for each item, let me show you what they are. Now, first item here, this is your interactive textbook. So for our class, you need to purchase your textbook. And cheaper if you buy from the school bookstore. So if you go to the central campus or go to the southwest campus, go to the bookstore and then buy the book there, it's cheaper, more reliable. The reason why is that this book, the book we use for the class, does come with different versions. If you buy them online, they might come with different version, and then the access code might be different. So just to be safe and also save money, make sure buy your textbook from the bookstore, or you can buy the book directly from this website. So from MindTab. So what you want to do once you look at this week one, click over here, interactive textbook, and then into a new window. Now, if you haven't signed up yet, once you open this new window, it will take you to a sign up page. Once you're on the sign up page, you have an option to enter the access code, which you purchase from the textbook with the textbook, or you can buy the access code directly from this website. And I do believe if you buy directly from the website over here, it's even a little cheaper than the school bookstore. But the only problem is that if you buy the access code directly from the website, you won't have a physical book. But if you buy the book from the school bookstore, you do have a physical book. And so that's the only difference. But you have this ebook you can read off. Okay, so it's up to you. So different choices. So this is the chapter one textbook, and then let's open the first section. This you guys can play with it, but there's one feature I want to show you. It's called the reader function. So if you see this little icon on the right over here with a person and mouse open, that's the reader function. So what it does, if you click on it, it will read the textbook to you. So which is very good. So when you guys, working on your homeworks or when you working cleaning the house or doing dishes, or you just can't sleep at night, click on this and then the textbook will be read to you. Okay, so there's two different options there. And then let me go back. It's a little slow. Page that helps. Come on, Canvas. There we go. All right. So So the first one is our textbook. The second one here is called Chapter 1 Lecture. What this is, so for every chapter, I have made a YouTube video going over the PowerPoint with you. So it's good practice to read the book first, and then after read the book, watch my lecture online. And then when you're watching the lecture online, this third item here, that's your PowerPoint. So open the PowerPoint or have the PowerPoint printout next to you, and then watch my lecture online, and then you can mix notes on your PowerPoints. Okay, and then so that's the stuff help you to study. The next item is your homework. So every chapter will have a homework, have a quizzes, and then for homework, let me show you what it looks like. So for homeworks, different chapter have different amount of homeworks, but they're all well, it's not that much. It's usually less than 5 to 10, about 5 to 10 questions. And then every question you have 3 tries, and then the system will take the highest score. But there's a little trick over here. So so let me show you how to do this. So this is example for chapter 1 question. And then just usually it's very simple. Just ask you short answers or choose from whatever choice they have. Okay, so so over here, let me see what the right answer is. So you work as assistant coach on the university swim team and earns $15 per hour. One day decide to skip hour-long practice and go to the country fair instead, with admission fee of $9. Your total cost. So the correct answer should be 15 plus 9. Your opportunity cost of $15 you're giving up, plus $9 for the county fair. So the correct answer should be 24, but let's choose the wrong answer. Okay, so let's suppose we choose 9. Once you finish, you have 2 options here. One's called graded out, one's called save and continue. Never click on save and continue. Always do graded out. Because the difference is, if you do save and continue, you only get 1 chance on each question. But if you do graded now, you get 3 chances, and the system will take the highest grade. So click on graded now, and it will tell you it is wrong. Okay, so you can so once you get it wrong, it will show you. I mean, explain to you how to do this problem, and then try another version and chance. And then on top here, it shows you different attempts. So attempt 1 you get 0, and attempt 2, whatever you get. So you have 3 attempts for each question. Okay, so guys, remember, never click on save and continue. Always click on grading now. Okay. All right, so that's your homework. So every chapter will have a homework. Now the key with the homework, if you guys notice the due dates on the homeworks. So for each homework, there is no due date. I mean, there is a one is at the very end of the semester. So what that means if for some reason that for this 1 week you're just really busy, you don't have time to finish everything for the week, then have homework as the last priority, because you can finish this next week. Okay, so the homework is pretty flexible. As long as you finish everything by end of semester, you'll be fine. Okay, or if you guys want to save a little bit of money, when you guys purchase the textbook online from MindTap directly, so purchase the access code, it will give you a trial period. I do believe it's 2 weeks. So what you can do, if you finish everything within 2 weeks, so all the homework within 2 weeks, you don't have to pay for the textbook. So you can save a little money there. Okay, but that's you're gonna have a living nightmare for 2 weeks. Okay, all right, so let me go back to module. And then next is your quiz, so chapter quiz. Now for each chapter quiz, you have 3 attempts, and we take the highest grade. So for the 3 attempts, each attempt have 10 questions, and then they're not hard questions. So so usually pretty straightforward. And then also every time you finish each quiz, at the very end of the quiz, it will give you answers. So so this is what's going to happen. Every quiz coming from a very small question bank. So by the time you go to your second and your third attempts, many of the questions you will see in it before. When you finish your previous attempts, look at the question you missed. More than likely that you might see those questions again on the next attempts. Okay, and then don't just stop at 1 attempt. Do all 3 attempts, because the more question you do on the quiz, the easier your test will become. And then for the test, many of the questions are coming from the quizzes. So study the quiz, and that's the best way to study for the test. And the next item is our discussions. So every week we have discussions. And then remember, for discussions, the requirement is to get full credit for this discussion, you have to make your own posting, which is at least 300 words. And once you finish your own posting, you must reply to at least one of your classmates' posting as well. Okay, so and then reply to somebody else to get a full credit for the discussions. And then the last item on the list is your assignment help. So so this is what it is. So on YouTube, I have also made many videos to show you how to do problems on your homeworks. So let me show you what this looks like. Okay. All right. So I do believe this is chapter 1, number 2. So this is this looks pretty bad. Why does it look like this? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Be quiet. So there are different. So here are the videos for the homework. So if you guys have any questions on, I didn't do the videos for all the questions. What I did is for some of the most difficult questions. Okay, so if you do run into a question that's really hard, check the assignment help link. More than likely you will see the videos on there. Okay, so that's what you gotta do for each week. And then let me show you one more thing for the test, because the test is a little special. It's something new we started doing last semester. It's something called a respondus. So if you look at the exams, so exam 1 it's called exam 1. It's required respondus lockdown browser plus webcam. So to do the test, what you need to have, this respondus software on your computer, and also you need a on your computer too. So when you take your test online, you can take it anywhere, even at a Starbucks. That's fine. But your session will be recorded, and then when you're using respondus on your computer browsers will be locked down, so you cannot go to any other website to look for answers. Okay, so this is what the econ department doing starting from last semester. For all the online exams, we do this to prevent cheatings. Okay, it's because many people do cheat. Okay, if you had never used this software before, or never did this session before, right below exam 1, it's called practice exam using respondus. So play with it, see how everything works, and then once you're familiar with everything, and then you can do your exam 1. Now, for when you guys take your test and it's being recorded, the only person who have access to it is me. So nobody else can access those videos. And then what I will do, I will keep them until end of semester. And then once semester is over, I will delete all the videos in the system. Okay, so don't worry, your privacy is being honored. Okay, so but if you have any question, let me know. All right, so that's the setup for the class. And then there's one more thing I want to mention, which is extra credit. This is probably the thing you guys care most about. So we do have extra credit every week, and then this is going to be something called an online meeting. We're going to have an online meeting every week. So normally you're going to have it on Wednesday, but since the schedule for this semester is not already set up correctly, we're going to do our first online meeting on Friday. So guys, watch out for announcement. So after I shoot the video, I will make a link for the online meeting, and it will be on this Friday. And then guys, when you attend or participate in the online meeting, if you do a live with me on YouTube, you'll get 3 points on your test. If you cannot do a live with me, you can still watch a recorded session. Make sure to leave a name in the comment box, and then that will get you 2 points on the test. Okay, so they don't sound like much, but if you do this every week, they do add up. I mean, for example, for exam 1, which is in week 5, that will give you 4 chance to get extra credit. That's up to 12 points on the test. That's a lot of points on the test. Okay. All right. So guys, that's all I have for you for today. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. If no questions, then I will see you guys Friday for our weekly online meeting. Okay, so guys, if nothing else, good luck, and I will see you on Friday. Bye bye.